Hello guys. Hope y'all are having a great Monday. It's turkey week. If you're cooking turkey, tell me what you're cooking. I'd love to know. My mom's cooking our turkey this time, so I'm cooking some side dishes, nothing big, but you know, scrubbing baseboards and things like that. Today is the 4th day of Christmas, and because it's the 4th day, we have 4 cards. So it's a Monday, so we're going to start off with a bang. We're going to make 4 Snowy Wonder cards. I just had my final of 3 Christmas classes of the season. This was my 3rd Christmas class yesterday. And so I wanted to share that with you as a little Christmas bonus from me to you. All right, let us get pointed down to the crafting zone here. And see if I can get you oriented here. I've been having, Facebook is doing strange things to my camera, so I'm going to make sure that you can see me. I'm going to look on Facebook just to see how it looks, because every time I think it looks great and then I see the actual video and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, so let me get you zoomed in a little bit here. So we are going to make 4 cute cards. They're actually pretty simple, and you could easily make these at home with the Snowy Wonder bundle. When I saw the holiday catalog for this year, I just was tickled because I do love these little Snowy Wonder cards. The bundle is adorable. I love the snowmen, the little penguins, all the cuteness is front and center here with this Snowy Wonder bundle. You'll find it in the catalog on page 32. So here's some cute samples, and make sure and stay tuned to the end because I have gobs of samples and a scrapbook page with this. So actually 6 scrapbook pages. So you'll definitely want to check this out. If you try to get the whole suite, it's going to say it's not available because these little white snowflakes have already sold out. So like they're sold out from the catalog for good. I just found that out this weekend. So let's get started. All right, you are going to need the Snowy Wonder bundle. So you're going to need the stamp set and the dies for these projects. Let's just get started with card number 1. Now, I got the idea for this card from Patty Bennett. It's a card that I've seen done before, and I love how it works because you can really features how versatile our designer series paper is. So this white piece is just for the inside of this garden green paper because the garden green cardstock is too dark to write on. So that's our card base, and this is our pool party layer. So this is where you're going to start building your hexagon situation, but first we're going to stamp this hexagon. So we're going to start with, here's the ink colors you'll need. You'll need garden green, poppy parade, petal pink, and pool party. So lots of P's today. We're going to start with garden green and pool party, and we're going to stamp Let It Snow and some snowflakes. So I've cut one hexagon from the basic white paper, and you're going to need the Hexagon Punch for this card. It's fabulous. You could use this with any designer paper that we sell, and it really kind of showcases how well our designer paper can coordinate with itself, if that makes any sense. So all of the patterns coordinate together, which I think is super fun. So first I'm stamping Let It Snow in garden green. And you'll want to clean that stamp because we're going to use it later on a totally different color. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that so that I don't just forget and pick it up and stamp it with Petal Pink, which is next. All right, now we're going to take this snowflake stamp. I'm going to use this, either one of these will do. We're going to use this one later. We're just going to stamp little pool party snowflakes all over this card. And you don't, or this label, you don't have to re-ink it every time. Just a tip, you can use some of them stamped full strength and some of them stamped half strength. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just a smidge of adhesive on the back of this layer. And I'm just going to place this around about here. It doesn't matter. It's not, you don't have to be specific about it, but this is kind of our guide. All right. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our other hexagons and we're just going to fill in this space, leaving about 1/8 of an inch between the hexagons. Okay. So this is where we just get to build our, oh, actually, this one, I need to put the adhesive pretty high up there. So we've got that hexagon, and we're just building around our hexagons. This one goes right here. It's just like building a little puzzle. And I'm going to come in here. Now for this one, I'm just going to put a smidge of adhesive right there rather than trying to put the adhesive on the hexagon because it's right there in that corner. Then we're going to stick our, this is one of my favorite patterns, is this holly pattern. And let's go ahead. I'm going to, what in the world? I put the adhesive in the wrong place on that one. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my scissors to trim these off because I'm going to use the other side of some of them. So what you're going to do is take that pool party layer, turn it upside down, and trim. Okay. And then I've still got some little hexagons left. Now, I don't know. Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's pull this one in. And then we can use this one up here. Put this little piece right here. Now, I did pre-punch all these so you wouldn't have to sit there and watch me punch hexagons, but I just took a lot of the different patterns of the designer paper and punched out hexagons from them. Nothing scary or hard about this one. And I believe, oh, I know what I'll do. I will, no, that'll be upside down. I'm going to need to punch one more hexagon. Let me do that. Sometimes it works perfectly, and sometimes you just need one more hexagon. I'm going to use this striped side. Actually, and again, you can put your adhesive on this edge. It's probably better than trying to put it on that hexagon that's so tight. All right, so now we have hexagons all around, and we're going to zip on through here and trim off our extras. And you could save some of these hexagons for the next card because some of them will work in certain corners. All right, so now what we're going to do is we just stuck that down lightly with a little bit of adhesive. We're going to pull that up, and then I'm going to grab my little piece of ribbon. Now, this pom-pom trim, it's difficult to tie a bow with it because it's very thick. But I don't say, oh, well, forget that, right? We just figure out ways to make it work because it's so cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it just to make a little Ding, ding. I don't even know what you'd call that. A little accent. Let's call it an accent. And we are going to... Oh, hello, Carol. Good to see you. Sorry, I was just in my own little world over here crafting. I didn't see that you had popped on. Always happy to see you. All right, so we're going to put some dimensionals on here and pop this up like so. And then this whole little situation is going to go onto your garden green base like so. And it's perfect, perfectly precious. Now, if you were able to get the loose snowflakes, you can embellish with a few of the little loose snowflakes. You could use clear rhinestones. There's also a snowflake on the online exclusives called Adhesive Back Snowflake Assortment, and it has white, gold, and copper snowflakes. So lots of snowflake options here, or rhinestones, whatever. So embellish as you wish. All right, that's the first card. Let's take the second card. We have a little pool party card with a snow globe. And it features this cute embossing folder. It's called Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. And I've already used that for our pool party layer. Now, when I have an embossing folder, I just go ahead and put my adhesive on the card base itself, because when you use an embossing folder, that really loosens up the fibers of that layer. And if you try to put adhesive on it, it's probably going to rip the paper. So now, simple here. I have already cut, oh, I put the wrong one in the wrong pocket. Let me see if it's in this one. I was just showing you how I had cut these dies from... I cut these snow globes from this pattern of the designer paper, and I'll show you that when you place the dies on here, they're actually going to be well inside the edge of your image. So sometimes our dies will leave like a halo on purpose, but these, there is no halo. Okay, so I'm just telling you, when you cut this, it's going to be fully the image, no outline. Okay, so does that make sense? The dies are meant to be a little bit smaller than the image so that they have a clear edge to them and no halo. So, like for instance, this one, I don't want that. It can't see it very well. I can just flip it. All right, so let's pop this little snow globe. I already die cut these ahead of time, so y'all wouldn't have to wait for me to crank that machine. But these come so fast. Like when you are die cutting, it's like boom, 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 you're ready. And we're gonna stick this petal pink. I love these colors. They're some of my favorite Christmas colors. So we've got our base and our snow globe. And then I have cut with these Snowy Wonder dies, I have cut this adorable little Christmas tree. So there's tons of dies here. I've already pulled out the snowman and the globes in the base, but you see you've got trees, stars, trees, tiny snowflakes, bigger snowflakes, presents. The dies go on and on and on. So you definitely want to get that bundle and not just get the stamp set. So I've got a deckled rectangle here, and I'm just going to use my Poppy Parade with the Season's Greeting stamp. Now, when you're stamping on with these photo polymer stamps, it's not a bad idea to stamp on a Stampin' Pierce mat, just to get like the best contact. So you're going to use this squishy Stampin' Pierce mat underneath and give it a good stamp. Fantastic. All right, keep your Poppy Parade close because we're going to use it again on a card. I don't know if it's the next card. And we're going to do the same thing we did there with that ribbon. We're going to trap it behind our sentiment piece here with our tear and tape. That's a little tricky trick that I use wherever I tossed the tear and tape, because I stuck it back in the bag. But you could make gobs of these cards in a flash and be ready for your Christmas card giving. I will say that I've already gotten a great start on my Christmas cards, which is very unusual for me. I don't know how you're doing with your Christmas cards, but I usually have every intention to get them done way ahead of time, and then I don't. So, I'm working harder this year. All right, I made the ribbon go this way. It looks good either way, so don't stressy on that. And then I'm gonna take a mini, if I have one, a mini Stampin' Dimensional and stick it right here, because that's where that tree is gonna go. So I'm gonna just sneak it right in there. And it's perfection. Isn't that adorable? Little snow globe card. Number 2. Done. All right. The next card uses Petal Pink and Pool Party, which are 2 of my favorite colors. And here I have cut out, instead of the snow globe, I've cut out the snow dome. And I actually flipped that because I like the Petal Pink better. And we're going to do our stamping on this white piece. Now, for all of the PDF instructions for my projects for the 10 days of Christmas, all you have to do is subscribe to my email list. So I've already sent out the first 3 days. This will be day number 4, and you're going to have all the measurements, all the instructions that you need to make these projects at home. So no worries or wondering, what size is that? What dimension is that? Just subscribe to my email and you'll get all the great information. You'll also, you'll be getting free PDFs every month, because every time I do a card class, I send out PDFs from my card class. So you'll want to do that. And while I'm stamping these little snowflakes, just a reminder, tomorrow is card class. We're going to be making some cute cards. I'm going to show you them here in a minute. But you can join us online, or you can join us tomorrow live at class if you live in Central Arkansas. It's not too late to RSVP, so just message me, email me, text me, and say, I want to come. And I will get a packet ready for you. Okay, so we're going to layer that with the Pool Party piece. Now, it's hard to use this piece because all the cute snow globes are here, but guess what? Just buy 2 packs of paper. Like, don't ever stress over using your paper. If you love a paper so much that you can't stand using all the sheets of it, then buy 2 packs, right? I mean, don't let... I honestly don't feel satisfied unless I've used every stitch of it. That's just me. All right, and what we're going to do with our pom-pom trim here is we are going to attach it to the back of this Pool Party layer. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put a little piece of tear and tape here just to get this edge sticky. And then I'm going to turn it over, and that's going to help me see like just right where to put it. So we're using that pom-pom trim, but we're not tying it in a bow because, like I said, it doesn't tie a very good bow. And then we're just going to trim it right at that edge. All right, so cute. Aw. All right, so this little precious is gonna get popped up with dimensionals. I'm running out of dimensionals on this sheet, so I'm trying to be judicious. All right. And then what we're going to do is pop up our little snow globe. We're going to use dimensional here. And then some dimensionals on our little snow globe. Actually, I'm going to call this the snow dome versus the snow globe. I'm sure it has a name that's fancy that I don't know, but I love it. Oh, yeah, you got to shift. I forgot, you got to shift these down. So you got to kind of place your dome first so it doesn't cover up your Let It Snow, and then you place your base. Might hang off a little bit, which is fine. And then you can embellish with snowflakes or rhinestones or whatever you have. I used the little loose snowflakes there. And our final card, it's got all the layers and all the cuteness. We are going to use a full size card front of that designer paper from the Snowy Days designer paper. I'm sorry, Snowy Scenes. There's so many different snowy this, snowy that, but it's called Snowy Scenes designer paper. And we're gonna actually just stick this pattern down to our card base. I love covering the whole front. Like I said, designer paper is made to be used, not collected. So let's go ahead and build this piece. So we're gonna, onto our garden green, we're gonna put our Poppy Parade. I love this color scheme. And then we're gonna pop this piece of designer paper down. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this pool party pom-pom. That's a mouthful. Our pool party pom-pom trim. We're gonna adhere it to the back of our card. Now again, I'm gonna use tear and tape. Now, you know, tear and tape is double-sided, but I also use it just to as tape, okay, which is what I'm doing here. I'm actually not peeling the back off. Thanks, Carol. I appreciate it. I love these cards as well. They make me happy. This little snowman just makes me smile because he's so happy. Everyone in the paper is so happy. The colors are all my favorites. What's not to like? And the paper is so versatile. You can get so much out of it with all these little images that you can die cut. All right, I've already die cut a snowman out of this page of the designer paper. So you'll want to do that. And we're going to again stamp our season's greetings with Poppy Parade. I probably should have used my squishy pad underneath there. And here we're going to put this up against our pool party. So I'm going to just put my Stampin' Dimensionals right where I want that to go. And I just pulled that one clean off, didn't I? Okay. So this is going to go here. And then our pretty snowman, I'm going to put a dimensional on his head and down here on the base of the snowman. And that will allow us to bump it right up to that sentiment, not covering it, but going right up to it. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. And then you can use your snowflakes to embellish, or rhinestones, or whatever you've got to embellish that cute card. All right, so 4 cards with our snowy scenes, and you can't go wrong with it. Here are all the items that I used to make these cards. So take a screenshot, write those down, and put those on your order, okay? One of the ways that you can get this all these is, the best way to get it right now would be on a starter kit. So you get $125 for $99 and no shipping. And the fun thing about being a happy shopper right now is we are already able to shop from the spring catalog and the celebration catalog, which normally doesn't happen until December for happy shoppers, but till January for customers. And so this is a new thing in this year, and I love it. Let's look at some of the other days of Christmas. We've had day 1. We had a gorgeous card. Day 2 was a cute gift card holder. Love it. Day 3 was this stunning wow card with our sophisticated sled. You definitely want to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're on YouTube so that you can see all of my 12 days, 10 days of Christmas videos. Here are some other snowy, first off, here's the cards we're making at card class tomorrow. So this will be our 5th day of Christmas card. And then we've got a little otter card. And look at this. This is my favorite. We all oohed and awed over it. I love this too. I love them all 3, obviously, but those were particularly precious. We have this cute little 3D shadow box card that I made with the Snowy Wonder bundle. Here's some cards I made at my Stamp Technique Club. We learned how to press die cuts in with the embossing folder. We have a cute little snowman card. Got lots of cute cards with this suite. I do swap with a lot of people, and these were some of their takes on this stamp set. So I have very much enjoyed this. This was one of my swaps that I made with my group that I swap with. I love this little fun fold that we made at Stamp Club. Isn't that cute? So I've had a lot of fun with that. The last thing I'll show you about this suite is we have a coordinating scrapbook kit. And I do need to raise you up a little bit so you can see all the goodness. We've got these 2-page spreads. So here's one page. You can see we've got room for photos here. It's kind of hard to get it all in the camera shot, sorry. Very cute scrapbook page. Here is another scrapbook duo. I believe this kit is the most inexpensive of all the kits. It's $25 for all the bells and whistles to make 3 double page layouts. So you definitely don't want to miss that. It's adorable. I've had so much fun with it. Remember, when you spend $50 or more during the 10 days of Christmas, you get 10 free made Christmas cards. When you order $75 or more, you'll get a free embellishment. Don't forget about the gift of Christmas. This is the gift of adhesives. Give it to yourself. Give it to your friends. It's $39. It has dimensionals. It has a stamp and seal plus a refill. It has mini glue dots and a liquid glue down in there. So it'll come in this cute package and a cute Christmas tag. Speaking of tags, this week we're going to make Christmas tags. We're going to make a sampler with the Mix and Match Christmas ephemera pack. So you want to go and order those because we're going to really have some fun with that. And that's all I can think of. Make sure and stay tuned for days 5, 6, and 7, maybe 8 this week. I'm going to pre-record the Thursday video because I'm hosting my whole family here for Thanksgiving. Yay. But I'll have that pre-recorded for y'all. All right, guys. I appreciate it, and y'all have a great day. Bye.